Hello, welcome back to my channel, A Budgeting Wife. And as you guys can see by that title, we are going to be doing a update on the quick start guide by the Budget Mom with her budget by paycheck method. And if you are interested on what step I am on and what we're going to continue to do with this journey, stay tuned. Okay, so when you guys last saw the quick start guide, I was on step number 7, and we are going to continue. So let's get started. I have already written down my my list of debts, and I included the creditor, the minimum payment, and the interest rate to some of them. And the due dates, and the total debt balances are located in my actual book. So let's get started. Okay, so I have already created the list, and I already got the minimum payments and the total debt balances. So I'm gonna go ahead and check this off because I already have that. And now it says to just look at your debt list, write down any emotions that you feel. When I look at my debt, I kind of just feel that I was like in a bind at that time and I needed a little cash, or I just needed to make that purchase. I'm going to try to not do no more impulse spending as far as just buying something off my credit card just because. But sometimes I do it because there do be sales and I don't want to miss the sales, but I don't have the actual cash to buy it, so I might have to make me a sinking fund for sales. I don't know, just okay. So that's what it is when I look at this list of debt. Of course, you know, the cars, I need the cars, so you know that's okay, I need it. As far as the consumer debt, Discover, Amazon, Target, like that type of stuff. I just have to be more, what you call that, disciplined with my credit cards and make sure that I have the cash set aside before I spend my credit cards. Like, I really have to make sure that. So that's the look of that. The spending habits or the circumstances that put me in the debt in the first place, like I said, I just have to be disciplined. I have to make sure that I have that cash sitting there for me when I do need it. Let's see. Identify and address the underlying story behind your debt. The underlying story behind my debt is me not having much when I was younger, and I just wanted the whole world. You know, everybody wants the whole world, right? They want what they want when they want it, how they want it. So when credit cards come into play, it's like, wow, we have all this money. Let's go spend. And then when you spend, then you get that bill. Then you looking crazy. So yeah, that's kind of like the underlying story behind my debt. I am going to most likely stop using my credit cards in general if I do not have the cash. Like, I'm going to try my hardest to, like, one time I took them out of my wallet. I took them all out of my wallet and kept them at home because I was so, and this was last year, I was so mad. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna leave them at home. I'm not going to use them. You know what? I even have a Best Buy credit card, and that one's already paid off. And I don't even mess with Best Buy. They say, oh, you have so much credit. Come spend with us. We give you a coupon. They try to bait me in. No. So I've been really good at keeping that credit card down at a zero balance. But Discover, Amazon, and Target, ooh, Amazon is very hard to keep at a zero balance. I scroll on Amazon. I say, oh, I need that. I want that. Credit card, here you go. Cash out. It's so easy to get in debt. So I took my Amazon credit card off the account, and I'm going to put that away. No more. Discover. I don't use Discover. I actually froze my Discover card because I said I'm going to discipline myself. See, so I'm starting to, you know, discipline myself by freezing cards. I even took my credit cards off, you know, Amazon account. Target, I really use Target just for Target, so I do have to pay that off. So yeah, that's kind of like the underlying story. So I'm going to determine what method I'm going to use to pay off my debt. Now, I see that it says snowball, paying off the debt with the smallest balances first. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the balances of my debt. So we are going to start with, let's start with Discover since we have Discover already. Let me go ahead and just set this to the side. So Discover. Balance is, as I cut my finger, you guys, last night, and it was bad. Really, really bad. Once I cut my finger, I was feeling nauseous and lightheaded. I was like, oh my gosh, when I seen the blood coming out. So we got it under control. It's okay. So anyways, $421.95. This is what I owe to Discover. $421.95. Amazon, I owe Amazon $464.24. Okay, Target, I owe $557.34. My Equinox, I owe $8,509.88, and on the Ford, I owe $12,331.86. Now, this is all the balances of each account. I'm going to go ahead and add those up. I'll be right back. Okay, you guys just see me total up all of my debt balances that I have, and it comes up to $22,285.27. Now, I want to determine what method I'm going to use to pay off this debt. Either we can do snowball, paying off debt with the smallest balances first, which would be the one that got the smallest amount is the Discover card. And then the Avalanche method is paying off the debt with the highest interest first. The one that has the highest interest is Target, and Target has the highest balance as of right now. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I think I'm gonna do the snowball method. And start off with the smallest balance. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on my April debt payment plan and see how it looks. Okay, so I have, based on the method I chose, which was the snowball method, I listed my debt in order of priority. So we have, number 1 is Discover. Number 2 is Amazon. Number 3 is Target. Number 4 is the Equinox. And number 5 is the Ford. So now I'm going to work on this plan of attack, and I'm going to make all my minimum payments on all of my debt, and I'm going to throw any extra income towards my number 1 priority debt, and that would be Discover. So we're going to be concentrating on Discover right now until I go on to the second one, which would be Amazon. So this is a quick update on the plan of attack for my debt using the quick start guide by the BudgetMom and using her budget by paycheck method. I've already based the method I chose that I wanted to use, so I'm going to check that off. And I am going to be already worked out a plan of attack, and I'm going to make my extra debt payments toward my number one priority, which would be Discover. So I'm going to go ahead and check that off because that's already done. And of course, I have already created my budget roadmap. And I always tweak and perfect my, budget like we're supposed to be doing. Okay, so thank you for stopping by, and thank you all for tuning in and watching this plan of attack for our debt. Well, not ours, because it ain't yours, it's only mine. So for my debt, I hope to get these balances. I hope to get this under 5,000 at the end of this year. I hope to get this. Let me see what my goal was to do that. Let me see. My goal was to get the truck balance under 5,000, and the estimated cost was $4,851.52. The Ford, I want the Ford below 10,000 at the end of this year, and I want to increase my emergency by $2,000. We'll talk about that another time. So yeah, this is just looking at the debt that I have. So for April, this is what it is looking like. Like I said, we are going to be working on number one, which is Discover. So in the next video, you guys will be seeing if I have any extra income to throw towards that debt. So that's going to be interesting. So thank you all for stopping by, like I said. And I hope you guys all have a nice, wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Thank you.